G'day guys, Craig here. Look, I want to do a little wrap of a bunch that was in the last 3 days from the Discord community to point out what opportunities are around, both for those of you that are in Discord and might be a little bit trigger shy or holding back a little bit. Just want to show you what has been found and what opportunities were available in the market. Now, keep in mind, I'm looking for a one-to-one target. So I risk $500, let's say. I'm looking to make 500 plus the fees. So just a smidge more than one-to-one. So I'm getting out one-to-one, boom. Whatever I risk is what I'm looking for reward. I'm not looking for big runners, just 1, 2, 1. And you can make a really good living doing this too, by the way. I love crypto for the volatility and the potential massive swings that you get in the market, because you can, when you get the right conditions, get some big runners. At the moment, because we went through a very messy period in the markets, I am leaving that alone and just going for one-to-one. And there's plenty of opportunities out there. So this is all taken, by the way, from Discord. Each day that I do my scan, you guys that are in Discord know this already. I'm posting what I'm looking at. I'm posting the trade opportunities, and each day that I do a scan, I'm posting my list in here with with what it is that I'm looking at. And you can see the different, Keeg and AKT. You can see all of these. Now I've grabbed a whole bunch of these. Some of them haven't triggered. Some of them haven't set up. Of course, this was a great one that the Lorenzo put up for a long as well. But this is how the Discord group works. You guys know how I trade. We trade the same strategies. Do a scan, find the opportunities, and I'm going to end this video with the watch list for today. So we'll start from the top here on ES, because that was the most recent one that set up. We're looking at the 4 hour here. You can see there was the trade right there. It hit one-to-one. There is one. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to make a mark of that. That is one that has hit one-to-one. Excellent. If you had to have taken that trade, you would have got your first target and you would have had a profit. Done. AGLD. Now, this was going back, where were we going back to? Over here. So this one was one that it broke down. I was looking for the pullback into here. It didn't. It kept on going. So there was no trade there. So there's no win. There's no loss. Mocha. Beautiful downtrend. Here was what I was looking for, the trade here. Now, as I said, I just pulled a bunch of what was in the watch list over the last few days. And another one here, it didn't give a trade. It's pulled back in, but it didn't give the signal. No trade there. So far, still up one. Seller. Now, I think this was going down to what was this one on? It was the same as Mocha, sorry. We're looking for a pullback into here. It kept on going, so it invalidates. There's no trade, so there's no loss there either. Another one deep, right in here. It pulled back over here. That was where I was looking at earlier in the week. There was a pullback in here. If you had have taken that, again, you would have got a one-to-one. And in this case, had you have had a runner, you would have got a lot more out of it. But even at just one-to-one, there was a one-to-one right there earlier in the week. There was a one-to-one right there overnight as well. So again, that's two. Had you have taken, these are the only two that have set up out of 5 now. SXP. A little bearish candle there. Again, but this is the one I was looking at just last night. It pulled in. It didn't give the setup. Nothing there. No trade. So again, we find the watch list. We find the trades we're looking to take. And if they set up, we take them. If we don't, we leave it. Pump Fund was over here. That one, again, this was for a couple of days back. Boof. Hit its target of one-to-one. Out. And this is the reason why I'm taking one-to-one. We're seeing this happen a lot. Bang, it moves away. One-to-one, profit in. That is another one that's set up. That is 3 one-to-ones so far out of all of these. This one, CU, was watching this level for a long time. Did not get the breakout trade that I was after. I can actually get rid of that now. AKT was on the 8 hour. And that were, no, so it wasn't. It was on the 4 hour. It was a pullback into this level. There was the trade, one-to-one, add another one. That is 4 trades so far. KGen, another one right here. This was on the 8 hour. Beautiful. There was the trade. There was the profit. That's another one at one-to-one. And finally, Toshi. What was this one? I think it was earlier in the week. I think I was looking at this on the 4 or the 2. Let's have a look. I believe this one as well. It pulled back in too deep, invalidated, no trade. So out of the list of, I don't know, let's call that 10. There were 5 trades that set up, that were put in Discord, that were found in a scan, that you had an opportunity to trade. These were in the watch list that I shared with Discord, with or without screenshots. The list was there with a video showing what I was looking at. If you had have been able to take all 5, and you probably wouldn't have been able to take all 5, but based on this, if you have taken all 5 and gone for a one-to-one target, if you were risking 1% per trade, that would be a return of 5% this week. Now, while the market has been in free fall, you've banked 5% profit if you took all of those. Now, let's say you took 2 or 3. It's still at one-to-one, 2 or 3% profit. There's momentum in the market. There are fantastic trends, and there's still heaps of opportunity. You've just got to be zoned in and know exactly what you're looking for. And of course, That's what we do. Now, for right now, what am I seeing in the market? I did a scan not long ago. I am watching STRK, which now I can no longer see as anything other than Mitchell Stark. Don't know the ashes are on. Beautiful bullish candle right there in that cradle zone. 2 hours to go until that candle closed in a very, very good trend with the 16-hour backing that up really, really well. It's been outperforming nearly everything at the moment, this STRK, so it's on a good run. So waiting for that. Then we come back down to these lower time frames again. I see some support starting to build up here, so I'll put that into my breakout list. You can see test. I'm waiting for a lot more for that one. CT, beautiful downward momentum right here. Very, very simple play. You can see the cyclicity on this has been fantastic. What I'm looking for is a pullback into this cradle zone to short it. It will take some time. GMX, another one there with support right running along here. These 2 or 3 tests, I'm still waiting for that to build a little bit more. That will go into my breakout list. Now, of course, when it goes into the breakout list, there are specific rules for a breakout, so you know what they are if you've been through the program. KNC, another one, support. It's got a fair bit of work to do, a little bit thin, but I'll watch that and see if we can build in. Probably liking the 4-hour time frame. To be honest, there's a little bit of a bee's dick break there. I'm waiting to see if that can give me a clean lower high. Litecoin. Another one here, just a fantastic downtrend, pulling back in, moving away, waiting for that next pullback. Something around $90 would be ideal, small bearish candle. If that's the case, I'll look for a short. Order, again, pull back in. Same as what we saw in a lot of those trades that have gone past this week out of those 5. When we get that little bearish candle at the moment, it's a great opportunity to join the market to the downside. So I'm waiting for that on order. Rune, very similar here as well, waiting for it to pull back into here. STG, same thing, back into here. Be nice to see this extend a little bit further, then pull back. But look, each time it's pulling back, it's moving out of this zone. That's why I trade from it. And finally, Tron is a great trend. I really, really like this at the moment. A pull back into this cradle zone, and I'll be looking for a short on the 4-hour. So simple stuff, guys. For those of you in Discord that I'm speaking to now that you understand what's on this watch list, re-engage. If you're sort of holding back a little bit, if you need to minimize the risk, then do so. But activity in the market is resulting in profits from the market. But you just got to dial it in. Be there each morning with this. Watch what's going on in Discord. Do your scans. See what's going on, because there's a lot to stalk at the moment. There's a lot of great trends. And when there's good trends, it's quite simple. I've been saying it for a long time. When we get good trends, we get trading opportunities. When we get trading opportunities, well, we can make money no matter what the direction. Anyway, have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll look forward to welcoming a whole bunch of new people into the community, hopefully very, very soon. Now's a really good time to level up with your trading game. There's lots of good trends. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye for now.